Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
So
give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's second down.
Damn. That's crazy.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Well, how low this way?
Too strong. They get there and take him down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
That's not true.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack
3 times
and a
in 24 hours.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't like
a surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Panthers are going to get it back.
So I got to blow you out.
No, you just got to win by more than a touchdown. That's what I feel like.
Now Wilson on 1st down. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Leonard Fournette with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now in the year. And the Panthers on just 2 plays
blows the
taking the
flag.
lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
Y'all playing ugly.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field possession, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
This is Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. That's into the hands of Fortson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Brady now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Andre Cisco.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Wilson. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not when you expected when the play began. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
To throw again on second down. Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's going to be very close to a first down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And Thomas has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Body, you can't rub 10 like he's fine.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the Panthers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
You see him more.
Play action. Now Wilson. That's complete. Okuebuna. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
He's going deep for Brown.
He looked old as
fuck. This one is incomplete. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On the return, Tyron Johnson. And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rolling to his right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On the handoff, this is Mostert. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground. And
in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Zach Ertz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
To give Saquon, what do you have, a superstar?
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man to the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Buccaneers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun, it's Brady. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. On play action, it's Brady. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Andre Sisco. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Wilson. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run it again with Fournette. And some room to roam now. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Leonard Fournette, 58 yards. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Brady. Zach Ertz has it complete and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Zach Ertz with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Oh,
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Returning it, Johnson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 93 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
That's all tonight.
Again, it's Fournette. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Shit.
How big is that
It's
penalty?
coming back.
Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Good ass game.
Throwing now is Wilson. This is caught. It's Brown. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Leonard Fournette punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. But oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn,
Picked off at the 18, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bro, all of our games at the end of the 6.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Brady to throw again. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the rookie, Andre Cisco. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.